Simon Peter. Read in your Bible about Simon Peter, who, like all the apostles, was a Jew. Now, let's understand one thing right off. All the apostles, like Simon Peter, can never and have never returned to earth as a human being. So if someone tells you that he is an incarnation of Simon Peter, you can tell him he's nuts. Question: have you ever gone into an empty room and seen the candles lit when last time, just a few minutes ago, nobody else had been in the room? Have you ever come home after work and found that your bread that you had in the freezer was done just right? Have you ever been sitting in a restaurant and seen an olive go whizzing by you from a bowl of olives into emptiness? Have you ever seen an apple or a cookie or a piece of cake or a piece of bread with a bite taken out of it by a spirit? Have you ever been at a party and seen the wine in the glass go down and there's nobody there? Well, I have, folks. This was my friendly ghost, my friendly spirit, Simon Peter. After Paul came to our apartment for several nights, he made such a noise out in the kitchen, banged the pots and pans. Simon Peter came permanently after that and took care of Patty for the rest of her life. Simon Peter was described as a man being about 6'5", 6'6". He weighed probably 300 pounds. He was very strong. He could have played defensive tackle on any NFL team today. When Jesus met him, Simon Peter was an older man whose wife had accidentally drowned. When I received many of the Ruth and Michael stories, he was one of the people mentioned quite a few times. Simon Peter used to love to tease Patty. When she'd sit down to eat, once in a while, he'd move something of hers. I'd be sitting across from the table talking with Patty, and suddenly her glass would move, or the knife would move, the fork would move. All times during the day and night, he'd tickle her nose, he'd tap her bottom. She used to like to sleep with her feet out of the covers. Every once in a while, Simon Peter would tickle him. But she could always tell when he was near, because she would not only itch, he smelled like fish. Patty wasn't the only one that could see Simon Peter. Dogs can see spirits and things that humans can't. My little female dachshund, Lady, could see Simon Peter, and every once in a while he would pull her tail, which was very upsetting to her. One night we came home after work and we noticed that all the candles on the table were lit. We asked him not to do that again, because candles not being observed, or I felt it was really unsafe. And yes, I did talk to him, of course. He loved eating foods that Patty would like. We would go to a restaurant, for instance, and Patty would order a bucket of clams. Half the clams would be eaten. They wouldn't be there. So she'd be very upset. We found out later that the only way that we could get Simon Peter from eating our food was to put it in a refrigerator. Simon Peter was a good man who did many good things, and they've never been written about. My name is Earl. If you want to read my blogs, go to epettibone.wordpress.com. Good night, and God bless.